we go.
All right, so how's your guys' summer? I'm just want to be want to be friendly with y'all of you, and just say like, hope you guys have a great summer, and
I think we've all had a great summer.
As far as my knowledge goes, that's great news. So I would love you all guys to be here for this meeting. It's okay if some didn't show up. I understand people are busy or just on vacation for family reasons, and it's fine with me. I mean, this is not like one of our highest priority, but when semester starts, it becomes
gonna be our highest priority.
Yes, but for now, we'll just
It's gonna be a light day today.
yeah, we're just gonna lay it back a little bit, and then we'll go back to our serious meeting as soon as fall semester starts. Serious meeting.
Does anybody have any announcements or anything they'd like to share? What's been going on? Or
Has anyone did anything fun after the barbecue party?
yeah, I have some announcement actually to make.
Mm-hmm.
I think most of you guys already know this. We were actually featured in the magazine this month.
Did you bring a copy by any chance?
No, but I did take a picture of the copy, by the way.
Ah, yeah.
And it's on my Instagram, so if any of you have Instagram, look it
Did I
up.
put it on the Facebook?
It's also on the Facebook page.
We actually got the book, so we actually got to take a look. Our family did.
Yeah,
I like it.
They're actually wanting to. The magazine wants to start a column like with us, and like every month we have like our meetings and like what goes on in the meetings. They'll be featured in the magazine. So I think after today we'll have probably something for the August issue for this meeting.
Wow, so did you see that? Did you see that article?
Yeah, did you see that now? Did you get a chance to? I think you saw it on the page.
Good. That's pretty impressive.
I was actually featured in the magazine.
You were featured.
I was like, wait, why is this stupid name in the magazine? What about the rest of us?
Stephanie, come on.
Everybody had Mr. President here.
I can get that.
He does more work than me. All I did is just sit here and talk.
They quoted me for some reason.
Grace and I approved this article. It's gotta be something like that.
But
Good job putting that together.
yeah, we're pretty much doing really good. Larry and I were on KHS I think last month, and that went really well.
Can you get a copy of that podcast and put it on?
You might be able to. I can talk to
Usually
Carl.
you can go up and get it on the internet.
You can go on hometownstation.com. You might be able to get it.
Listen to it. It's up there.
Did you get a link?
Yeah.
Did you listen to it?
I didn't listen to that one, but
Listen to it, yeah.
I did the one before Colleen left. We did the one on suicide prevention.
Okay.
So you can listen to it. They put all their podcasts up.
I can talk to Carl and see if that's up there.
Yeah. Just put a link on your face page.
Yeah.
Just for fun, you know. Just kind of, it's
It'll
cool.
be kind of cool if we can put up the link there. So you know, we're still working on it. I'm still working on the press release. So
It's okay as long as you're progressing. It does.
It does take, but I'm having a lot of computer issues right now.
Ah, I see.
So it's taking me longer than I would like.
Oh, we need you to call a tech guy for your help.
These are old computers.
Oh, then I can't tell
So you can see where this is going. Let's see what else can we discuss about this meeting. I guess what are we gonna do about activities for either this month or next month?
Well,
What's
somebody
going
else
on?
had something.
Or does anybody else have anything to say before we kind of jump into that?
Yes.
Just maybe thinking again about bringing in members to the group, and just something that I had said before we went on break, which is I'm very interested and slightly concerned about the 3 or 4 students that came once or twice and then didn't come back. Not the core group, not your core group of people that aren't here today, but there's like 3 more, maybe 4 more, yeah, Larry, who kind of, we don't know, they came once or twice and they didn't come back. So if we all keep our eyes open for them and try to recruit them back, that's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, that's what we're doing right now. We're tracking it all down on meetings. We have offices are trying to track everyone down.
Cool.
Actually, we've gotten a couple of new members. They haven't been able to come because some of them weren't scheduled, but they did email me. They did ask me some questions about it. They wanted some information. So after that article was published, we actually started getting people asking me questions. It was really great.
Publicity.
It was really good. I think we got one member that's just graduated from Canyon High. She's going to be coming in.
Great.
Hopefully when the semester starts. We have another one. Not sure if they got the message that the meeting was today, but I did put it out there on Facebook. So for those that didn't see it on Facebook,
Are we doing anything during Welcome Week or that first week back of school where all the clubs?
we should be doing something. Well,
Can we?
I'm gonna talk to
Maybe
Andrew about it.
posters or even just posters on campus, right?
I got a whole I got like over probably 200 flyers right now. Because Andrew managed to make me like 400 copies. So thank Andrew for that.
What's the
yeah.
phone number on that flyer now? Is it my phone number?
It'll still be yours for now.
Three aces now.
So all the hands are on mine. So.
All the pressure's on you. But for now, it will be for you until we start up an intervention once the
That's
ball.
why you're gonna wanna focus, with somebody here besides me.
Do we have any funds?
We are working on
Yeah,
that.
we can probably find some funds somewhere.
You know, it'd be cool if we made like pen, pencil.
You know what? We're making T-shirts for one of our fundraisers this year, and I was able to swing a really good deal right now, or I'm going to. But I'm looking around. I went on Custom Ink. I made a few designs for our shirts, but we're gonna see if we can get them at a cheaper price than what Custom Ink's offering for delivery and all that.
Mhm.
My parents have know somebody who does like designs for shirts and all that, and they hopefully my dad would get back to me on the pricing and all that.
Here's a long shot for you, but San Fernando High School in San Fernando, they had a company on campus where the students make T-shirts in their graphic design department.
Would you be willing to reach out to them and see? If
I wouldn't even know. I can try. I wouldn't know who, but I'll make a phone call.
That would be really good if you can.
They might have a really good program because the students doing it.
So you guys all want t-shirts? That's something we do.
It sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, if it gets the word out there.
It gets
Hey,
the
look
word
at this
out
guy's
there.
chest. Maybe I'll check out this thing that's going on his chest there.
What about like?
Yeah, like stuff like that, yeah.
We can get inexpensive made pens and pencils. You can also.
I don't know who would be making the pens. If you know somebody that's willing to make pens, that would be awesome.
Yeah, if you guys have like the logo, like the Lions like picture that you have, we can get anything that's on a computer file. We can send to a company and they can put it on a pen, a pencil, on a candy bar.
If
on
you know
mints,
who's
gum.
making the pens,
Yeah.
Actually, come to think of it, we also
Yeah, I think we can just pass out to
once
people.
in high school, Mr. K.
Especially like our
You know,
boots. You get like
yeah, maybe he
mints,
could
cans,
like,
pencils,
that would be good if we can get like
Kleenex,
pens out
you
there
get anything
too.
made.
I
And-
believe the
and you
students
tell
can
them
find a
we're
way
making it
how
for them. You get
to
companies to give us
make
a
it
deal.
that way, just pens and then put something fancy in there, yeah.
So always leave your hand out to people.
Okay, well, who would be willing to take?
Well, if you want to, like, are we gonna sell the pens or we pass them out?
No, they're giveaways.
Okay, so we just do is we get like a small table and we give them out.
I'm happy to look into what it would cost to get those things made.
That would be awesome.
Do we have something that we would want to put on there? Is there a file with our logo or?
Yes, I have a few copies.
Okay, so we can look into that. And if we know we have a few dollars, we might be able to get something good to make.
Yeah, we could probably find it.
Be good at our
We're
booths.
supposed to be raising money as a club.
Yeah, because as a club we're supposed to be,
Yes.
being present. That's also
And
part of
that's,
the priority.
use that money, or there might be something that's else.
But
Good if I-
yeah, we're definitely gonna try to do a few things to raise some money this year,
I'm guilty.
and that's exactly what I feel like.
That's what I can do.
Facebook page, it's done really well.
Yeah.
People go and flock to that, so hopefully
It's,
more and more people join the club, that number will grow and they'll pay attention.
Are you, Michael, have you been on the Facebook page?
No,
Michael doesn't have Facebook.
You don't have, do you have Facebook?
Do you have a computer?
Yeah, I have email.
Is there some reason why you don't wanna go on the Facebook page, or is there some kind of?
Oh, no, it's just, I'm too busy all the time. Attention to all that stuff.
Okay. How about you?
No, I go, yeah, I do.
So I have a question about the Facebook page. Are you guys, are people being respectful and all that
Oh
stuff
yeah,
on there?
we've had a really good respectful,
Been good.
You sure?
No negative
Never
chat.
saw anything.
No
negative
negative
so
chats
far.
at all.
Okay, that's good.
and it's actually one of the best ways to reach out to people, is through the Facebook page.
Because I remember one of our first discussions was a lot of you had negative experiences online with people.
Right.
But that was like in the earlier days online.
Yeah. Still, it's,
Just wanna make sure that we get back to it.
yeah. And, but I think there's people still in high school, and maybe people are here in college that are still experiencing, difficulty online, you know, with people bullying and saying mean things and, you know, so forth.
We haven't had any issue with that.
Can you guys look into the, there's other websites that are out there.
Game.com's another one that
There's
we
a
can
lot of
use.
really nasty spots that everybody, you know, people know about. So if you hear about them, you know, where people can go and publicly trash people.
Yeah.
Tumblr's gonna be the one place you want to stay away from.
Right.
Well, if you see something, the reason why I ask is because of the conversation we had here, I talked to the sheriff. I have a little committee that I meet with all the time about health and mental health issues. And, it came up that people that are on the autism spectrum often get abused on Facebook and on the internet. And I was able to talk to the sheriff about the kind of discussion that we had here, and people were kind of surprised. And so we brought in Regional Center, people from Regional Center,
Yep.
and they're very, very interested in this issue. You know, and the sheriff said he'd be willing to come. This is Sheriff, big guy,
McDaniel?
Roosevelt Johnson, not McDonald.
Not the main.
The local guy. He said, for one, he said he's willing to come in here and have a discussion with you guys, and he'd be happy to help you in any way. And we also talked about having some kind of a conference or a training for people on Facebook and internet issues related to autism spectrum.
That would be a really wonderful
You
thing.
guys want me to keep following up on that?
Yeah, can you?
Does that make sense to you?
That would be a really good resource to start having.
You guys okay with me moving forward on that?
Yeah, that's really good.
Look at you, Michael. Don't
Yeah.
Say no if you mean no, you know?
No, I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it.
Okay.
But yeah, we haven't had any problems, but if we ever did, we would pretty much bring that up to
Let me
you.
know, 'cause everything
Or we would
we've
also
done-
bring it up to Ace, and
Yeah.
then Ace would report it to you, and definitely let you know what's going on.
Okay, all right, I'll continue on that, and, if you guys have examples, from your past, it'll be helpful, but also if you know people out there that are having problems, even if they're not part of our club, let me know, and
Well, that's when you and I discussed last year about doing like workshops and training sessions and all that. That would be one of them. That would be something I was looking at, we would be doing this semester. Yeah, but the Facebook page, I mean, it's been a very positive experience. It's been a great help. It really is what helped reach out. We've had a few of the moms and, moms of the members of our group.
So how do you, Michael, how do you hear about meetings if you're not on Facebook? Is that-
Oh, me, I was
Jay.
keeping touch with him, Chase, or maybe Rob.
I was like, I was
I
still
still
sleeping
have
in when he
the
texted me.
That's not-
And I told him, yeah, there was a meeting. So I just threw my phone. Go.
Just,
I'm
He's
like,
a
yes,
working
there's a
man.
meeting.
yeah,
That's a good-
exactly.
But yeah,
One of the good
I keep
things-
forgetting. You always text me when I sleep in.
but
You
you
don't know
just
that, so
called
yeah,
me.
it's fine.
Well, I called you at work, but one of the best ways, and the reason, and when you start having more time, if you ever get more time to be free, you should look at Facebook because that's where most of your information is going to be coming from.
Well, you're suggesting I should get started Facebook right now?
Not right now. If you can't make the time for it, we'll still keep in touch by phone, but Facebook's going to be your number one way of getting information in the future. That's just one of the things for everybody to be able to be aware of.
Is the page open for someone to look at it if they're don't have an account? So could he just like go on to the link?
I'm not sure how that would work. I've never had somebody do that.
You can experiment.
Yeah,
You can do it here.
you just find the,
Follow Facebook group.
you just find the
Maybe.
link.
I might be coming to a point where Facebook, it requires an account to get all access to anything. So it is very mandatory.
It's going to be much more. It used to be where you could go to a certain site, like Ning.com. You could go in. If you didn't have an account, you weren't part of it, you could check up what pages were on that site. Ning.com was something that one of the earlier clubs I was in here when I first started going to COC was using.
Neem.com.
Ning.com. Ning. A lot of businesses used to use it. A lot of the school clubs use it or had used it. I'm not sure if they're just using Facebook now. It's kind of like Facebook, but it doesn't put up videos or pictures. You could put up a profile picture.
Well, I know with Instagram, if your account isn't, it depends on your private settings or privacy settings, but you don't have to have an account to go on and search someone and look
Instagram, you
at
could, if you don't have an account, you can make one. I'm not sure though with Instagram you can get in without
Well,
an
like I'm
account.
saying, I don't have an Instagram, but I can look
Can you
someone
get
up
into
to
like
see a page.
to see the main page and all?
Yeah, and pictures and stuff. It depends on their privacy settings, but you can do
Facebook,
that.
it's a little different though, because I think you need the account to do it. But it's just something to really consider in the future for those that don't have Facebook.
Actually,
Because-
I was thinking the other way around. I'm thinking Facebook. There is a way to go direct.
Well, how would you do it though? Because I've never done it that way.
You didn't? Have you ever used a direct link
I was
towards
gonna say, just get the direct link, email it to
Facebook.
anybody, and you can click on it and it'll look.
for a direct
Oh,
link?
perfect.
It should.
If you can do that, show me how to do it, and then I'll do it for everybody.
Sure.
That would be perfect.
Daniel, I know you're the cameraman, but are you? Are you
Yeah,
gotta
Dan,
put
can
your
you go like
face-
somewhere where you can get like just a pan and just so that way you're not having to like move around?
No, are
I
you
think-
do you do Facebook, Daniel? Okay. All right. Come back to you.
That was a yes for the.
Yes.
Yeah, he does Facebook. He's on the Facebook page. What else was I gonna say?
So, is there other ways to communicate, like through email?
Email's another good way, but
Yeah,
that
I
just
saw the email.
You have email?
You have
So you
email?
guys can put together an email list.
I use more Facebook because that's the way I figure with everything going towards the Facebook. You need an email address to get up on the accounts, but
I just know everybody communicates differently.
we all
Some
communicate.
people use email, some people use Facebook, some people only use the phone, some people only use.
I use
text.
all the
So,
ways of
but
communication you
You
described.
do, but not everybody here does.
Yeah.
So, Ace, do you think that we could like broaden out, besides just using Facebook, other ways to communicate so everybody knows, even though, it's like, for instance, Michael's not big on Facebook. So at the same time you put something out on Facebook, put something out on email. I know people that check nothing but their text message.
Emails, possibly we'll start doing a
Yeah,
text
sorry.
message.
Emails, newspapers.
Magazine would be another good way to do it.
Well, I'm saying for our group, like notice.
I think an email list would make it very, very easy for anybody, no matter what. Because if they have an email or they don't want to be on Facebook, you can get a Gmail, very simple.
Gmail's a great way to use
And
it.
then just have a list search. Like I get emails from a group of my friends. Every week we email each other. There's like 65 of us. The email goes to everybody, and everybody responds to the same email. And then all the info is in one place. And anybody on the email can look.
Are you guys set up to do some sort of chat thing? I remember Rachel
We're-
talking about like,
We have a
like
chat
text.
group going through Facebook Messenger right now.
oh,
But I think Andrew, our Andrew, did say he's going to get us eventually on a permanent chat site. But I don't know where he is with that. I think that's what if I recall, that's what he initially told me. Which would be great. I would love to get that. Then we're not always having to be like, or have something where it automatically sends out a message every time there's a meeting and saying, hey, there's a meeting, or whenever our meeting's canceled, then everybody's already on the same page. I haven't figured out how to do automatic text message yet. That would be a great way to do it if somebody could figure that out for me.
Miles, do you do Facebook or?
I do.
Is that-
Yeah, he's on the page.
So that's where you got confirmation about this meeting was Facebook? So those that do Facebook, other than Michael.
Michael doesn't do
feel
it.
full out of
yeah,
Well,
just
that's what I mean.
just
Yeah, I'll bet there's more.
You
I'm just
Yeah.
worried that there's some of the people that did come today are the people that aren't on Facebook.
Well, there's a lot of different reasons why. Rachel should have gone it because I believe she's also on the page. Ryan said he couldn't make it because his dad, I think it was, He told me this a couple of weeks ago, or while I was in Hawaii.
I'd love to hear about your Hawaii.
Why'd you come back?
No, I'm asking myself the same question.
The best stories I ever hear from the people who moved to Hawaii and never came home.
Yeah, you could have stayed there if you really.
Well, I have this with you guys.
Yeah, important business.
I have exactly. There you go.
You can't just Skype from there. You can just.
It's not the same, right?
It'd be interesting too, guys, to see what people wanted the other group members to feel comfortable with for communicating. You might have 80% okay with Facebook, but 100% okay with email, and then maybe email's the way to go. I don't know.
Or both.
Or both. Exactly.
Both is a great way.
Yeah, all the above.
There's a lot of different ways now to communicate than there was 20 years ago. I'll put it that way. Or even 10 years ago.
So who is responsible, do you think, for getting the word out on meetings? Is
Besides
that
myself?
the president or the PIO?
It's the PIO mostly.
Okay.
PIO and president, vice president, and ICC.
Well, if it's everybody.
It's going to be mainly the
then
officers.
it's nobody, because everybody's going to think somebody else is doing it. So.
But it's going to be mainly for me because I'm public information.
Okay. That, you good with that?
And if I were to be out, then it would
So
fall
then
into
I think
Ace or
with
Rachel.
Brian and I and Stephanie and maybe Michael come on this bandwagon too, is let's use more than one way to communicate about meetings besides Facebook. I know Facebook's really cool, it's very.
Well, it's going to be the fastest way to get all of your information out there.
I know it's the fastest way, but it's maybe not the most efficient way. If you only.
I'm not saying it's the most efficient, but that is going to be more efficient than, say.
I know. I prefer to communicate with everybody on this through email.
You would rather do it by email?
That's how I would know.
I wouldn't have known about this meeting unless I knew about this meeting.
Right.
Because I don't go on Facebook.
Mm-mm.
Oh, at least now I'm not the only one.
No, you'd be surprised. A lot of people.
A lot of people are getting rid of Facebook lately.
A lot of people have moved away from Facebook. So if we do email, that's nice and safe for everybody.
Email and Facebook, we'll keep it that way.
Yeah.
Text.
Yeah.
So that means you need to get everybody's email.
I think we are relying too much on technology. I think we should find a way how to use low-tech strategy, like put papers on a bulletin board, or
Well, that's what we
But
do.
just like
We
for
put
this,
flyers. That's why we're doing it.
That's a good idea.
okay,
Just tell your friend.
yeah, or communicate with friends and spread the word. It's like, hey, we're
Word of
all
mouth, but that's not as entirely able.
It won't have as much.
Yeah.
Mr. Flint has.
Sure.
I want to go back to if we do a giveaway thing, what would you guys like to have to pass out? Do you want to pass out pens, pencils, squishy balls? Do you want to hand out?
Do you know anybody that can make the squishy balls?
I know companies that can make anything you want. Isn't the issue of can it be done? It's how much are we going to spend, and more importantly, what do you want to hand somebody? Like if somebody comes up to an information booth, or you want to share it with somebody, do you want to hand them a pen that they'll always use? And I wrote Autism Social Alliance, COC Student Health Center, and a phone number. Or do you want to hand them a piece of candy that they're going to eat and throw the wrapper away and not keep the information?
I think a pen would be the best way because they're going to constantly use it unless they are stupid and they throw it
especially
away.
in the beginning of school, they're gonna.
Right?
Because they're
Any
gonna want
college student
supplies.
want a pen.
Right.
So if I can look into pens, and we don't even have to put in the picture of the ribbon or whatever it is, but we could just put Autism Social Alliance.
Well, the ribbon could be a cool way to do it. If we
Could
can
be.
figure out.
Could be. And just the wording and a phone number so at least people know where to get the information, right?
And an email address as well, which would probably be mine because mine's on the flyers.
Probably won't go personal like that. Maybe just the first batch to see if it works.
Well, we'll have the flyers with us too, so like.
I
the
have,
pencil
like I
and
said,
the-
over 200 at
Yeah.
home.
All right, I'm gonna look into what
Where's
it would
the-
cost to get
the-
those. It's not that expensive.
If you did
Save that.
pen
You could
with
save
maybe
that.
Autism Social Alliance and a phone number.
Autism Social Alliance, College of the Canyons,
Product and use it, like,
Student
Well,
Health
we're
Center.
going to print it on the walls
And
and
the
then
phone
come back
number.
next week to
Student
get
Health
it
Center phone number.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
approved by
you,
the
not.
ESG.
Yes.
Check it.
Yeah. Please call
But-
very
I mean, I-
personally.
For,
No silliness, Daniel.
Look who's talking.
Her company
I love it. Oh,
cases and cases of golf balls.
oh, great.
Giveaway.
I can give away golf balls. Autism Social Alliance.
Golf balls? Really? Hey, I like golf,
Great.
but I can't
So,
play.
some kind of table for welcome week.
Yeah.
When is welcome week?
Welcome week would be sometime within the first week. I'm gonna check with Andrew, and I'm checking with the vice president to follow up on that. I'm making sure that we know the first day that ICC hits or starts up, so we can send our guy over there to that meeting. Ryan said he's down for the ICC meeting.
Ryan's the ICC, right?
And so we also get our constitution in that day, and we will be set.
Which brings up a question about meeting time.
Ryan will get the meetings ahead of time.
Mr. President, do we want to meet at a time so that Ryan can go to both meetings? Which would change our meeting time, I think, right?
That would be, actually, that will help, that will also help me because I have a class and also I have a conflict with this meeting, and I'm the heart of this meeting, and I have to be here every single time. So
What would be the best time? I'd say sometime in the morning would be good.
I have a morning class, and that's very difficult for me to get into this meeting.
What
Like,
if we just changed it by like a half an hour or an
So
hour? Would
like
you be able to
instead of
make
2
that?
to 2:30.
I was thinking like drop it like an hour early, like
So
drop it like
1
an
to
hour,
2?
1 to 2, yes.
That's gonna conflict with my schedule though,
Okay.
because I have class that goes till like 1:50.
Well, what days you guys are talking about? Like, is it still?
It's gonna still be Monday. I was thinking like maybe 2:30 or even 3.
I have math class 2:25 for 2 hours or so. Yeah.
What if it was a breakfast meeting?
Again, that's a morning thing, and he's got a morning class.
So do I.
Actually, to put it specifically, I don't have, except for Tuesday and Thursday, I don't have morning class.
But then we have to change the day,
Yeah.
and that's totally gonna screw us over if we change
Yeah.
the day.
Well, we picked the day based on your schedules last year. Everybody's schedule's different this year.
Well, we'll see how it goes when we first start up. We'll see what everybody thinks up when they start coming back,
All right.
and then we'll decide from there. Because I don't want to be like, hey, we're gonna do it on Tuesday, and then nobody shows up Tuesday.
So in the beginning, if we have a set meeting time, but there's also a place where people can go to get information about the meeting, not just Facebook, but maybe the Student Health
Flyers would
Center
be
is a place where
definitely a good
people
way.
come to just connect and get info, like the safe zone kind of concept, where anybody needs the information. Yeah.
So the ICC meeting is for sure what time day?
I'm waiting to hear back from them. They'll probably hear something either as it gets closer or hopefully by this week. We do need to be able to go to the ICC meetings.
It'd be nice if we're not meeting during the ICC meeting. It'd be nice. It's actually mandatory that we meet at a time. The days could be there. But you as well, and Michael, you're not able to get here till 2 o'clock, right?
Yeah, I don't get.
That's why I was like saying we probably start at 2:30, 4 o'clock.
Do you have a schedule? that you have?
4 kind of cuts it kind of late.
Kind of
Yeah, I
cuts
feel
away.
like too.
Well, that's a huge conflict for me.
I don't have it memorized, but
I have the a number to the ICC though, so
Well,
I
I'm trying to
can.
find out what Miles' schedule is. Do you have any classes in the
Yes.
afternoon?
I'm gonna take German.
Oh, cool.
Sprechen Sie Deutsch.
No German in this table. No speaking German. We live in America.
Nine.
We speak
Math
English.
and history and American history.
Oh, wow, so you got a full load.
You got a full
Do
load
you
this year.
know, when in, like, say, on Monday afternoon, in your classes are? Do you have a sense? Do you have any classes Monday afternoon?
Yes,
What times though?
I have to look at my schedule.
Okay.
I'll have
So
to
we wanna
check my
make
schedule.
sure we.
But everyone
How about-
else is not a conflict even if we did change?
How about DJ?
As far as I know, I only got one class on Monday, and it's in the afternoon, so I've got like all the time in the morning to like 4:30.
Oh, so you're.
Dude, that's perfect.
Yeah, considered thinking this over when I was getting the classes. Like, if I'm gonna come to these meetings, I gotta make time for it. But I couldn't find any other time, so I had to pick the afternoon for the class I wanted to take.
But not till 4. class?
Well, until like around 4:30 is when I'll have to leave because my class is at 5. Only goes for an hour and a half too.
So when your class ends at 4, did you say?
Class starts at 2:25, 4:50, 4:50. So it's like rounded to 5-ish.
Looks like almost get it. Does anybody have a class at noon? I mean, I really can't make noon, but I will see if I can change a whole other meeting. Is noon like
I don't know
that?
what I got. I have to look back on my schedule.
All right.
Alright, so one.
Everybody bring your schedule next time.
Well, that's easier on us all.
I'm
When
free
is
anytime
next
after
meeting, by the
11.
way?
Anytime after 11 for Daniel.
When are we gonna have the next meeting? Because we need to start being more consistent as to which
I'm
time.
here tomorrow, next week at 2 o'clock. It's kind of,
I think here's that this time is perfect until we start school.
for the summer.
Oh, you know what? You still have Instagram or any of you guys?
Yeah, I have Instagram.
I posted my schedule on there. You can just take a look if you wanted.
Perfect.
I forgot all about that. I was like, yeah, you can just look on there.
Okay.
So we'll keep it at this time until school starts, and then once school hits, we'll figure out from there where we're gonna have the meetings and when.
Perhaps it's good to start ahead and then we'll take action towards.
Because if we're gonna sit here and decide it now, not everyone's gonna know until like school
These
starts.
guys here.
Yeah.
These guys that are here.
Mm.
So we could.
Because I like it when
See
everybody's
what
here to
Ricky's
kind
got
of
going
figure out
on.
what's going on. See how it's all going on. Are you taking off, bro?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Here, you guys take a peek at my schedule.
You're awesome.
Okay, that's
So
actually a
yeah.
smart way to do it.
Don't get picky on any of the other photos.
Whoa.
Why did I not steal that from you?
Don't get stingy.
How many felonies are there on your phone?
Because I beat you to it, yeah.
I should have thought of it first.
That's
That's pretty fancy.
That is
Dude, that's actually a pretty smart way to do it.
And also,
I like
because
it.
I was going to see who else was taking the class and what would they recommend.
Makes sense.
Yeah, go
Smart
ahead.
college student.
Smart. This guy right here is smart. You know he's gonna do really well in the future.
I'm so modern, of course I can be successful here.
It's the 22nd century right there.
My parents are still in the freaking 70s while I'm modern, yeah.
Hey, don't put the 70s.
Well,
I mean, like,
well, let's consider
I'm
that
not
the 70s was
insulting
not a
you, but say
positive time period.
What are you guys have against disco?
It wasn't disco I was referring to, bro, but okay.
I'm still curious. What the heck happened in the 70s that I missed?
Let's see, Vietnam?
Sure, we could
That was
always
late
think
60s,
about the
70s,
Vietnam.
Ended it in the 70s.
LSD? I mean, the list can go on.
Sorry.
Back on topic,
Guys.
please.
Yes,
That's
thank you,
right.
Daniel.
Okay, guys, thank you, Dan.
I guess we went off track.
Miles
we're
has
kind of
I have
goofing
something
off.
to say.
Yes.
It's about time. I wish time travel was possible.
That would be
That would be cool.
But we have to be careful not to alter the past.
And
That's only if you follow the rules of time travel.
we shouldn't alter the space and time continuum.
For all the past is the past.
Back to the Future.
It doesn't
All
matter.
three
It's in the
sequels.
past.
I mean, that's what I said.
Would you like to travel forward?
It's
or
a
backward
joke,
in
but there's
time?
no way.
I like to
There's no
travel
way you
back in
can like
time.
rent a DeLorean and then go back in time.
Renaissance.
I think I traveled back in time.
They're messing around again. More me.
Well, maybe if we finish our discussion, we can talk about what it would be like to travel back in time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get back on track really quickly.
Okay, let's
Got like 20 minutes left, so yeah.
Okay.
Now or never.
we could screw around the last 5 minutes, but for now let's just think about what we're going to do. So
Well, right now we'll keep the meeting to this time till school starts for sure.
Yeah.
That's exactly what we'll do.
okay.
I'm looking into the pens. I've already sent out some messages trying to
Perfect.
get information.
Just for a message for those that are going to see online, because I will be posting this. Daniel, you make sure you'll send this to me after the meeting.
Yes.
For those that are going to get the video through text and email and also see it on the Facebook page, we should let you know that there will possibly be a next meeting. I'm not sure when. Larry, when will that be?
I'm thinking next week. I'm not
Okay, so there should be a meeting next week around this same time.
Same date?
Same day
Yeah, Monday too
until school starts.
School starts. How about that?
I'm also praying for everybody that's going to see it on Facebook. Also, like comment and
I'll be open.
bring ideas to the table if they can. we would like more ideas to be brought up, not just me, Ace, or Rachel, or even Ryan bringing ideas to the table. Like everybody brings an idea to the table.
Yeah, so we brought an idea to the table a couple of weeks ago for a barbecue.
Do you want to do another barbecue before school starts?
I
thought that was a very great and successful thing to do. It gives people a chance to kind of know each other outside of the school environment and inside of the club environment.
So do you want to try that again?
I think we should do it again. I would definitely go to it.
Where would we go?
We would probably go at the same place. Do you want to have it at the same place like we did for the last barbecue?
Oh, that kind of worked for me.
That worked for me
I didn't
too.
have to walk very far.
All in favor of a barbecue, say aye. Aye.
Why not?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay, I'm just.
Whoa!
Jay, so you're talking about
I'm
You-
with
school
real
starts or
life.
one school
you
starts?
are-
Hold on, guys. Brian had a thought.
Are you asking about a barbecue before school starts?
We should probably
or after school starts?
We should do it before school starts.
I would suggest doing, instead of figuring out who's going to bring what on Facebook, that we actually decide that at a meeting, so everyone
That
knows
would be
like what to
perfect because
bring.
that's what we did last time. I think we didn't decide over Facebook. We kind of just decided at that meeting before school ended.
Well,
Oh, yeah.
whatever we did, it didn't work.
It didn't work out well.
Do you guys want to make it like an open house so it's
Wasn't
open to
fair.
other people to come and,
Yeah.
and see what you're all
That
about?
would be perfect because
Yeah.
we've already the first time was just for members and family and stuff. This time, if members want to bring not just the family, but they want to bring friends along, or people that just want to come check us out, and see how.
Some of the new people that have contacted you, we can invite them to
That's
that.
what I definitely will say about that.
Part of me thinks after school starts is you might have a better turnout.
Yeah, you might be right about that.
We might
You already had one over the summer.
Well, let's hold off on it, but let's discuss it at the next meeting. Because next meeting is kind of when we're all going to decide, and as we start picking up, getting closer to August, and the school semester getting closer to being started, we'll discuss more about those things as well. I wouldn't say we go ahead and make it now and then try to work from next meeting and try to figure all out. We discuss it more at the next meeting. That would be my suggestion to this to that. And hopefully the other officers will come, and we also do need to discuss more of the elections as well for secretary and treasurer.
We're still missing.
We're still missing a secretary and a treasurer, but that will be.
Didn't you say you were gonna think about one of those positions, or did you?
He did initially say that, but you didn't come to the last meeting for that.
Were you still considering one of those positions, secretary or something like that?
Because we do need one.
Where are you at with that?
I'm not sure.
Okay, no pressure.
No pressure.
Just
You
let
know,
me
do you have
know.
until next meeting to
I
show
won't
up for
say you're
that?
not doing it until you tell me you're not doing it. If you wanna do it.
I don't
then
know
do it.
until I'm ready to. Sorry.
Okay,
Position.
alright.
That's totally fine. You got till next meeting to even give it to us, or even the following meeting after that.
Yeah, you just think about it.
Just
So-
give it some time.
We talked about the treasurer.
Treasurers, we're looking into it.
Is this some kind of like, somebody's gonna do that job?
Ace and one of us was going to do it for a while until
Just for
I
now.
vote Larry.
Just.
he
On
can't,
that
but he's
one.
not a student.
Oh, it's gotta be a student to
It has to
manage
be a
money?
student to be an officer position.
No staff?
No staff cannot be an officer club for a club position. Officer
Can we
position.
appoint a student and an alumni as
I
a
believe
supervisor?
we could.
So maybe someone can do it and Michael can help assist with the treasurer department since he's an alum, can't hold a position. Maybe that'd be a cool way to be involved.
I can talk to Andrew about it, see what he thinks of that idea, or Larry could if he wants to. I mean, it's up to you, Larry. If you want me to call Andrew, I'll take care of that. I'll call him.
Please take care of it.
Because Andrew's gonna know like
Really,
how that's gonna work
The
out.
more you guys take responsibility, the better.
Better.
If you guys rely too much on us three or Julia.
Well, that's what
it's
we're
not-
working.
It's not,
It
it's
will
not
never
a
work.
college club, it's.
Yeah, it's still gonna be where we are
Just
right
like
now.
you kinda like, you know.
Well, we're kind of in between that stage right now because we haven't
The
gone through
barbecue
this.
is like a good example, you know, if it wasn't for a couple of us, including your sainted mother, that barbecue.
Which, by the way, thanks for your mom
yeah,
saving us.
might have crashed.
But
Jake saves the day with barbecuing and, you know, everybody's gotta pitch in. You gotta decide, you're taking responsibility for bringing stuff. or
But
doing
yeah,
stuff.
for the barbecue, that's what we will definitely discuss next meeting.
Hey, you know, maybe
Give
next
it
time.
give it a few weeks, so maybe it takes 3 or 4 weeks to plan it, but then it happens the way you guys want it to happen. You know?
That would be
And that's true
perfect.
for all of the activities.
Yes,
Yeah.
no rush.
We're not gonna rush into it. We're gonna try to make sure that we have it exactly down to a T. But you know, sometimes that doesn't always work out as well.
If I may suggest, maybe this time we should bring something for the barbecue, so that way, you know, it doesn't happen like last time.
Okay, well,
You know, like if one of us
somebody
can
get a
charge with the
propane
food,
tank that they can just carry around with.
No, what we'll do, guys, is we'll make sure
No,
we'll make sure that the
in charge.
barbecues are prepared, but we'll also plan for a few weeks in advance that people are gonna buy or provide certain things, volunteer to bring certain things, and then confirm it, so when we show up, everybody can feel successful that they contributed to the benefit of the whole barbecue.
That would be perfect. Okay.
Anything else besides the barbecue you guys? want to
Anything
talk
else?
about? We talked about bowling.
We talked about doing ultimate frisbee.
Well, for the near future, the bullying, the potential barbecue, and the welcome back week might be the most important thing. To get this program really going, I think welcome back week is huge. That's when everybody's on. That's when everybody's on campus and the students haven't dropped classes yet. Everybody's still here. It's like the most busy time on campus.
I agree with you on that, Brian. But we'll talk about it next
Probably.
we'll talk about it next meeting to see where that will be.
So who's gonna find out what week that is?
Next meeting? We said it was next week.
When is the welcome week?
I'll be looking at.
You'll be looking at it.
I'm pushing a lot of my ASG contacts right now to get back to me.
Okay, so Chase will figure out what welcome week is. Alright.
I guess, does anybody else have any ideas, suggestions, announcements they want to make? Actually, one thing I want to leave you with before we go is keep your eyes open for the magazine. Obviously, I'm not sure if we'll get it into this issue because we are kind of close to August, but just for future reference as well, keep your eyes open for the Santa Cruz magazine since they want us to do a column for us and all that, and so it will be published in the magazine a lot.
If we don't have an article to go in, which is fine, maybe they'll allow you guys to just publish Welcome Back Week.
We might do that.
Or something about the program, just general saying,
Well,
we're
we'll
here.
talk about it.
Yeah.
More and more. We might do also like what we've been doing with the flyers. We might have an ad in the magazine as well. I'll see about that.
Great.
See if they can let us do that.
Okay, so next meeting's 2 o'clock next week. So we got about 10 minutes, a few minutes.
If anybody wants
Let's talk about where you would go if you were going back.
I want-
Okay, I'm going back to this one.
Hey,